Hello everyone, welcome to our last ITHBL lesson. Today we're going to continue our memory game that we started last week. Okay, so today is part 2 of memory game. Make sure that you have finished part 1 first before you do part 2 steps today. Okay, but anyway, in today's instructions, I've included both part 1 and part 2. Okay, so when you open up today's HBL instructions, you will see both part 1 and part 2 that you can use to continue where you stopped. Okay, now let's move on. We're going to check our schedule for today first. So in this video, we're going to learn about memory game together, part 2 of it. So I'm going to just do a very quick recap of part 1 before I show you the video of part 2 included. Then I will show you the special game features for today's part 2 project. Okay, now once done, on your own, I need you to go and watch the teacher's demonstration video, okay? And then you will need to go back to Scratch, continue your memory game from last week, and then move back to eCampus to do your self-checklist, okay? Once done, that will be the end of today's ITHBL, all right? Okay, so a quick recap. Last week, we started this memory game project. So in this simple game, all you needed to do is to guess a sequence of colors. So the ballerina sprite is always changing her costume colors, and you have to guess all the color changes, okay? So to guess, you need to first observe the color pattern of her costume, listen for the sound change. So every time she changes her costume, there will be a sound played, okay? Now, once everything finished, you will need to click the matching drum color to guess the pattern, the sequence, okay? And last week, we only had 5 costumes to guess every round, okay? Today is going to be a bit different. The guessing will increase each time you guess correctly, okay? So let's take a look at the difference. Yellow, green, red. Now our score has increased to 4. Green, yellow, yellow, red. Now we guess 4 costumes. Yellow, yellow, red. 5 now. Blue, 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 red. Blue, 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 red. Okay, today when we game over, we get to enter our name if we have a high score. So today your game get to keep track of your high score. Okay, that will be pretty exciting. So everyone, let's take a look at the game features for today, part 2. Okay, today for memory game, we're going to modify the code. We're going to increase our sequence or the number of costumes to guess based on our score. Okay, so let's say your score starts with 3. You're going to start by guessing 3 costumes first. So there will be 3 sequence costumes. Okay, and then of course, every time you guess correctly, the score will increase and you have to guess more and more and more. All right, so later in the teacher's demonstration video, I will show you how to do the coding for this. Now, what is the second feature for today's game? Today our game over going to be a bit longer, okay? Today we're going to have a special block called game over, and this block we're going to make is going to comprise of a set of game over actions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a long list of actions for my game over, and I'm going to compress it into one block called game over. Okay, so today we're going to make one block called game over that represents this big set of actions. Cough, say game over, set high score to score, ask for name, and then stop. Okay, so today this is something special. We're going to learn how to compress a whole set of codes into one block called game over. Okay, so all these will be talked about in the next video, the teacher's demonstration video. So please, after this video, go and watch that video before you start your Scratch. Okay, so everyone, that's just the end of this group learning video. All right, let me just go through the expectations for our activity today. Okay, what you will need to do is to go to Scratch, continue your memory game from last week, finish, save your work, sign out of Scratch, and then come back to eCampus to do your self-checklist. Okay? So that's the end of today's lesson. Go and follow the things you need to do in eCampus. Have fun with the coding, enjoy the process. See you next time. Bye.